Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Career Mode. We are in late March right now with 9 more games to go in the Premier League. And of course, we do have a couple of games here and there in the Europa League. As you can see, we're only 1 point away from Liverpool. And as I said in previous episode, it's more of a 6-horse race right now. But today, we got Sporting away and at home for the quarterfinal of the Europa League. Do I see us as the favorite to win it? I think we have a very strong chance to do that is because we qualify for round of 16 directly, and more importantly, we set at first. So that kind of says everything about what we can offer. And today we also include the game against Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. It is going to be a tough one. Man City, we certainly did beat them once or twice before, but in an occasion like this, semi-final, FA Cup, Wembley Stadium, it is going to be very intimidating to play on that field. But today here, to start things off, we're gonna look at the youth academy at the moment. As I said, it is going to be it's going to look really, really nice at the start of next season because as you can see, at least 7 or 8 players are going to be promoted to the first team and will be loaned out immediately, and hopefully by the time they come back, majority of them is going to be low 70s and potentially sell them for a profit if we can. But here for the first game, we got Aston Villa at home, and we open up the score. Bergquist with a very good goal right there. Within 3 minutes in, we're off to a fantastic start. 27 minutes in, we are starting on the left side again. Great play in general. Great finish by Gregory Howe. Just puts that one to the back of the net there. Doesn't really need a lot of power when the goalkeeper is coming out like that. All you need, it's some sort of a precision to make sure that you kind of slot that one in perfectly so the goalkeeper couldn't quite get that. And later on, Boniface, who in real life was about to go to a club but then got canceled, I think, to Galatasaray, but then didn't quite work out for him. But they got one goal, which kind of increased the stake of this game. But you know what? We should never be worried about our team in terms of scoring after the kickoff. We always find ways to answer one back in Gregory Howe. He is a very good player, not gonna lie. I honestly, I can tell you this. I think for the first time in a while, in terms of career mode, I think these players are all generated. Bergquist, Samuel Martin, Hayes, and also Howe. They are all not AI generated, but they are all academy generated, regen from this game, and I can tell you, all of them are amazing. I mean, I wish there's 85 rated by now, but they're not. But they're still contributing. They're still playing very, very good football. And right here for the second game, first leg of the Europa League, we're off to a horrible start, just scrambling in our own box. Couldn't clear the ball away, but Connor Bradley, on the other hand, right before halftime, scores a very crucial goal. And we have tied the game up 1-1. First goal for Connor Bradley since he joined a couple months ago. And right here, that is a very good save. Good shot, by the way, by Conte. I think that was Guedes, I believe. So, but right there, after that save, all we have to do is to hit them on the counter attack. But look at us. We have a lot of men forward. Bishop sets it backwards to Shaparenko. There's a lot of space here, and he's going to slot that one in behind the defender. And Williamson has helped us to find the net, and we are leading 2-1 with about 30 minutes to go. But with 4 more minutes to go, guys, we just need to hang in there. Can we do that? Here comes Brown finding Neil and Trincao. What a great goal. Last minute goal as well. There's nothing else I could do with that one. Great goal. Bart, simply, you cannot blame him. It's just a very good goal in general. And the game is tied 2-2. But no, not yet. You know why? Kickoff glitch. I've been saying this over and over again in FC 25. If you play the right pass, right run, I'm sure you're going to score. Hayes, I thought he was offside, but he did not. But instead, scoring the last minute winner. And this is exactly what you need in the quarterfinal of the Europa League. In such a big stage, Hayes, first year with the club, loaned out for a couple of years, scored a winner for us. And we are heading to the second leg with a 1-goal lead back at home at the SMH Group Stadium. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's the stadium name. Unfortunately, 2 of the young academy players have canceled the contract simply because I did not check my email. I think Morris and also Jack McLean, both of them are good players, but unfortunately, there's nothing else I could do about that. They're free to go. At this point, I don't really put the youth academy as a top priority as before, simply because we kind of, built the squad around youth players already. And right here, we got Chelsea, and they're off to a good start, 1-0, but later on, here comes Hayes again. Great shot, great goal, beautiful football, just kind of, finding space at the opposition end. And here comes Chelsea again. And it's Nicholas Jackson again, for God's sake. Every freaking time we're playing against him, he always scores. Cole Palmer, also another player that, score against us or assist against us very often. But right here, game is not ended yet. Great pass, great finish by Hayes as well. I'm not worried about our depth on the wide side because we always find goals on that category. For the next couple of seasons, I don't even need to think about signing a backup, backup winger. Oh, this is a very funny play. Doyle slid in, tackle Cole Palmer. I paused it immediately because I thought it was more of a yellow card. But then when I was doing the team management, I realized he has been sent off. But thank God nothing happened from that play afterwards. Against 10 men Chesterfield. Chelsea didn't do any damage to us, so we survived with the draw. But I think at this moment, a draw is not really good enough, if I'm being totally honest. If we really want to win the league, we have to win the remainder of the games. As we all know, Liverpool's only 1 point ahead of us. But second leg, fourth game today, we got Sporting again for the second leg. Shaparenko scored the first goal. And we're off to a very good, what do you call it? The aggregate score to 4-2, but then later on it has been 4-3. This is an emotional roller coaster game for us, but in the end, we held out with the draw 1-1. I'm sure what I did in that game was to pass around the back and making sure the opposition is not going to get anything from us. We're not going to make any mistake. We're not going to attack and allow them to find possession again. We're through to the semifinal for the first time in the club history, and I think at this point, whatever we do in the Europa League, we surpass everything in the history, in the club history. But right here, we got Brentford. After going through to the semifinal, we really have to put all our efforts back in the league. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case there. While Luis Guilherme, I think that's how you pronounce his name, scored 2 goals very quick in behind our defenders. I don't think any of our defenders are quick enough to trap back. And the game is pretty much similarly done and dusted, 2-0 down. All we can do is to find a consolation goal, and we are finding one here. Here comes Tom Bischoff. Great pass to Agnoni. Great finish to finish the game. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to carry forward. In the end, it's a very disappointing defeat, 2-1, especially in a game like this. And you can see we're one game behind Spurs, but if we win our next game, then we will be fine. Liverpool is seemingly dropping points as well, same as Brighton and other clubs, 2 or 3 places below us. But here comes Everton here. And first half, didn't do anything. Barely got any chances. Here comes Samuel Martin with about 20 more minutes to go. What a great one by Agnoni. And this guy's coming alive despite not having the best of energy at times. But he has scored for us. It's 1-0. Off to a late start, but doesn't matter. After that goal, we're able to find answers. We're able to find confidence. And here comes Christian Beck again. I feel like this guy, once in a while, very often now, score a lot of important goals for us. And that is going to be a winning goal for us against Everton. It is a tough opponent. It is a tough game in general, but we battle it through. And for the final game today, we got Man City. Liverpool are through to the final, FA Cup final, beating Spurs 2-1. And right now, we just got to do our job. Murillo, not 100% fit, but we really do need him to be in this game. And our first time in Wembley Stadium, I believe. So I don't think we were in the Wembley Stadium in other occasions, but first time in the club history, I would say. Big occasion, Man City, at least 80 or 90,000 people. I think that's the capacity of Wembley Stadium. I'm sure we also gain a lot of new fan base around, around the country as well. But great start, 9 minutes in, Shaparenko makes it 1-0. Oh my lord! The reason why I put him out, just very reliable, scoring a lot of important goals for us recently. And right here comes Man City. Just great play in general. Evan Nielsen is through. Great 1-2 play. Game is tied 1-1. I thought, we were able to hold it. What's funny? We could barely survive in the second half and also in the first half of the extra time. But unfortunately, it's all about that little bit of magic, a little bit of a margin. It's all down to the margin in terms of winning trophies. And this is exactly what Man City have: depth and also legs as well. And Erling Haaland have scored the last minute goal in the extra time for Man City. And yeah, our heartbreak comes here. I mean, we did our best to this season. Honestly, we had a great season. Whether we are going to take home a domestic trophy or not, we were semi-finalists in the FA Cup and also semi-finalists in the Carabao Cup. All I can say is that I'm very proud of the boys. They did really, really well to get us, to get us to where we are right now. And we're getting closer to the final games of the season. 5 more games in the league, and right now, 3 points away from sitting at first because we do have a very good goal difference. So hopefully next season we will unveil whether if we are going to be playing in the final of Europa League, because we do have a semi-final in the next episode, and potentially concluding season 5 depends on how the games go. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.